Hey everybody, this is the Titanic Gamer Dude here, and welcome back to my Let's Play semi-blind of Mother Cognitive Dissonance. And on the last episode, we took out the second point of power boss, and we saved at the save frog. So yeah, I actually should have healed, but there's a reason I didn't want to heal, is because there's going to be a point coming up in the building in which we fight Elmadan, in which there's going to be a bed we can rest on. So you don't want to go into the front door, because if you do, this will happen. Robots with guns ready to fire. So yeah, you have to go to the back door. Yep, Osho Castle OST. I'm not sure how the fight with Elmadan will go, but yeah, we'll find out soon. This place is not like any building I see before. How strange. Ding. Yeah, there are some new enemy encounters here. I think one's with the Octobot, and yeah, there's the... Alright. Well, yeah, this Mook isn't going to make it easy for us, and here's the Mook Senior. Now this guy's actually pretty dangerous, because even on normal mode he can glare you, which will diamondize you, and you can't cure diamondization unless you see if we can paralyze him. Unless you what's the word I'm looking for? Unless you go to the doctor or you use a cup of life noodles. So yeah. Old booze bottle. I think it restores PP, as I recall. Let me check. It also restores 60 PP, and I wonder what else it does. We'll check the fuzzy frogs in a little bit. There's lots of odd clothes. Maybe for costuming? Aha, ding ding. That's not it. Almost. Zoom. Just put two little Mook eyes on. It looks like a Mook. Ready. Yep, we still have all those fuzzy frogs, so we're definitely on hard mode. Yep, there's the entrance. We can just go to where we're supposed to go, which is further up this building. I guess I can show off this little encounter. As I recall, it is the Octobot. Yeah, wobbly Octobot lurched forward. Not really sure what this thing can really do to you, but let's try to slow it down. Freeze Beta. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Let's just shoot it. Forceful jab, lower its defense, charge. Not too bad. Yeah, definitely not bad at all. Sparkling juice was left in a present. What's that do? I've never seen anything like that. Wow, that heals 40 PP. That's super good. Yeah, there are those Mook Seniors, but thankfully there's a bed here. And we can save at the fuzzy frog. We can save with the frog here. Off-worlder's bed, so yep, everything is restored. Yeah, we're saving. Just give my regards to the next frog you meet. And what's in here? Dust launcher. Causes coughing, and it's equipable for Colonel Saturn. Let me show you. It causes coughing. I don't know what coughing does, but I'm gonna stick with the shotgun because we need to pump out as much damage as we can on this boss. And I'm not actually sure what's gonna happen on hard mode, but I do know on normal he can be pretty nasty. But I'm just going to beat the second point of power boss for, you know, for consistency reasons, because I'm going into this blind on hard. Although I do know where to go. I don't know the boss encounters or the enemy encounters and how they're going to be changed or different or redesigned. I was wondering when you would show. I was just speaking to my friend here about what to do with you. It really was an interesting argument, you see. I want to cut you out of the picture. It was very hard to argue that point. The Bow plan, vote 3.14, was it? We rigged it. So, you see, I'm not going to let you leave. The off-worlder behind me does not think I can win this battle. Something about an apple, was it? No matter. Let's dance. So, this guy is pretty nasty. Let me get some water. Thankfully, the music that plays is a remix of a Point of Power boss. And it says, Elmadan prepared for battle. So this guy has a shield, and I think the shield restores his PP or HP. I'm not sure. But we're going to speed up Colonel Saturn. I don't think the shield takes any damage from Psi. So I'm just going to get rid of the shield. I'm just going to use Forceful Jab on it. He can use Psi Freeze Beta, and that does a big chunk of damage. So do not let your guard down whatsoever. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna, do damage to the shield. Yeah. Wow, we do good damage. Wow, that actually hurts. So, let's just heal Colonel Saturn. Yeah, let's make Colonel Saturn deal big damage. Repair body. So it does heal HP. Let's just heal Alinivar. And, yeah, let's improve his attack, his physical attack. So, yeah, we're just gonna slap the shield. Wow, that was good damage. Wow. Call for help. That's really not good. So, we're gonna get rid of these mooks, because they can cast Psi Freeze Alpha, and that does a notable chunk of damage. Well, let's just get rid of this lesser mook. We don't want any distractions. Alright, I think the shield broke, so yeah, let's just target Emblem. Yeah, PK Freeze Beta does a lot of damage to him. Yeah, thankfully Colonel Saturn's shotgun coming in, so just putting out so much damage. Those lesser mooks don't even get to move. Let's just use PK Freeze Beta on him. We need as much damage as we can get. Doesn't really seem too different from normal mode. Alinivar grew to level 15, Colonel Saturn grew to level 16. Not bad. You want to fight me too? Stupid blue mope. Not gonna happen. See you later. Good luck finding those pieces of apple. Snicker. Just snickered when he left. Chapter 1 end. Would you like to save? Oh, definitely. Definitely gonna save. Meanwhile, not far from Saturn. Yeah, we were on the planet Saturn. Chapter 2. Jailbreaking the Stars. This is where we play as the third protagonist, and it says power reinitiated, beginning reboot cycle. Systems reboot successful, initiating vision. And now we play as a Starman, vision initiation successful, preparing integrated control. Systems running successfully. Loris, readying weapons systems. Beep, no weapons found. Granting full motion. Now we can move. So it says it's shut down. So apparently we're Starman, and we're in part of a it looks like a ship in which Starmans get shut down. Defective unit storage. Ooh, we were there. Interesting. Repair room. So we can come here to the repair room, and basically the repair room allows us to fully heal ourselves. So we have, 12 PP. I'm back. I had to cut it somewhat late. I think I got cut off. It's alright, I'll just trim it and edit that out. So this computer manages the repair systems in various access tunnels. It's working fine right now. So let's just take this time to check our stats. Really good defense, decent strength, good IQ, good speed, a decent amount of HP. Get back in the storage room, backstabber, click. Whoa, gotta be careful how much pressure I put on there. The Starman confronted you. So, Laris actually has a good selection of Psi and PK attacks, so we use PK Beam, which is pretty good. It does good damage, and as you can tell, the action gauge is filling up quite fast, and yeah. These Starmen have what we have. They can put a shield around themselves that, you know, reduces damage against physical attacks. They can absorb PP from an enemy that has PP, and they can use PK Beam just like us. So yeah, it's just something to just take note of. 8 EXP, and we got 15 bucks. You'll never make it out of the ship alive. So that guy blows up. I'm going to go back and heal myself. And there's actually another enemy called Super Starman, which is basically a more dangerous version of the Starman enemy we just fought. And we'll be fighting one here in a little bit. Varax 3, this was my home. Let's talk to this one. If you're going to try to escape, you better avoid the guys in the other barracks. Laris, you weren't clicked transfer to deactivations. Giegue's gone even crazier than the Earth mission. Laris, I won't tell anyone. By the way, I already drank all your super oil cans. Sorry, man. If you'd like, you can raid the other barracks. It will be a fight, though. Click. Us Starmen don't like regular food, but you already know that. Yes, because Starmans are very robotic in nature. Welcome to the Save-tastic Memorizer. Would you like to save? Oh, absolutely. So, yep, the golden Starman right there is the Super Starman. And coming in here, there's actually a Starman you can actually run from. Wait, he's not here? Weird. Ooh, a magnifier. So, I think that's an equip we can have. Magnifier, it, concentrates the ray. So, we become slightly stronger. Super Oil was inside. So, Super Oil heals 35% of Starman's PP. So, yeah. We can actually fight another Starman. We need to grind a little bit anyway. So yeah, these Starmen are just pretty minuscule enemies. They can just shoot beams at us, and yeah, thanks to our good defense, we take like no damage. We can just PK beam them to death. Yep, Brain Food Lunch. Brain Food Lunch, as I recall, is really good because it restores 300 HP and 50 PP. It actually looks like the best healing item in the game so far. That's how good it really is. It looks to be just that, and I'm at the very beginning. Oh yeah, there's a present here, and yeah, Starman's gonna like pursue us, and Flash Porter engine inside. So like, what's the Flash Porter engine do? Well, we equipped it, and it's an equipable engine for Starman, and we pushed the shift button to warp. So like, yeah. It's kind of similar to our run function, but before we actually abuse it and use it to progress, here's the Starman Super. This guy is more dangerous than the other Starman, and you definitely want to Psi Beam him. If the Starman Super defends, take this time to drain his PP with Psi Magnet Alpha. He does more damage than the normal Starman, and yeah. Doesn't really matter because, yeah. Psi Magnet Alpha also drains quite a bit of HP. I mean, PP from enemies at this point in the game. So, yeah. And done. 9 EXP gain, 28 bucks. But we don't have any way to actually restore our life because we don't have no Well, we do have, there are items, but we don't have any side to restore our life, so just be careful. Starman confronted you. You just use side beam alpha. Yeah, 5 damage, just like, alright, 5 damage? Pretty freaking weak. Side magnet alpha. No, stop draining my PP. Whatever, I'll just PK beam you. Yeah, just goodbye. Goodbye. Yay, 15 bucks. I'm not gonna come after you. To tell the truth, I'd defect too if not for the fact that nobody escapes. I think losing down on Earth click might have messed with Giege's head. Or Giege's head. You can use the hyperpod over here if you want. Maybe we can sleep. So thankfully, yeah, this is here. And yeah, we can just abuse that as much as we need to progress. So this is where, yeah, the shift button comes in handy. And now that the game has got you familiar with this mechanic, we're going to be abusing the heck out of it shortly. Hold it. Your emblem has been torn off. Therefore, you are clearly scheduled for termination. The Starman and its cohort confronted you. So now we're fighting 2 Starmen. Does that make them any more threatening? Not really. No. It actually makes them a good chance to get PP up and stuff. But yeah, let's just PK beam one of them, focus on one target, and then move on to the next. Yeah, let's just drain your PP. Get me some water. Yeah, so let's just PK beam alpha you. Not really much to say here. Sorry for like the drab and dull commentary. But things will pick up shortly, and when things do pick up, they will pick up a lot and really fast. So we're now level 7. My Emperor, I failed you. So they just blow up and die. Yeah, and as you can see, his defense rises really fast. And that's a good thing. So I'm just gonna go back and heal. Yay for the hyperpod. You can't use the the teleporter on a ladder though. So do keep that in mind. So like here, we can just teleport right over. Teleport down here. Ooh, sleep mode disc. So discs are these things that, you know, we can download sleep mode to a Starman's memory, and we can add them to our list of powers, and it costs PP, but it restores 100 HP to yourself. So now we have a way of healing ourselves at the cost of 5 PP. So we come down here, looking for some supply soldiers. So there's a Starman Deluxe down here, and we can buy stuff. It says nanobot injection. I wonder what that does. Super oil can fully repairs a Starman, but it takes time to work. Which, that's really good. Morph steel. Basically increases our defense. Nanobot machine, an engine for Starman. Heals injury in combat. It's like a very minute energy though. Spread beam. A beam that fires widely. Brain food launch. Yeah. Do we really need this many fuzzy frogs? Let's just sell 11 of them. What can we get? We can get that. Yeah, let's get like a few of these. There. So beam that fires widely. We will get into something similar to that, but better. Engine for Starman, heals injury in combat. I'm not sure because we already have good defense. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it here. See you all later.